For this to work, you're gonna have to do exactly what I tell you. Is that understood? Well, I gotta get one shot at this. I am gonna have to call you back, okay? Hi.
Hi. So how's Jerry doing?
He had the entire force out all night. There's still no sign of Jake. I'm sorry about last night. I don't blame you for what happened to Jake.
Yes, you do. Hey! Hi, I'm so sorry I'm late. Where is everybody?
Oh, I pushed the call time till noon. I figured you'd want to spend some time with Jason this morning.
No, I had some errands to run, but I got caught in traffic.
So for all you know, Jason still has no idea that his son has been kidnapped?
Anything? What do you got?
I come bearing most dismal tidings. Okay, there's still no lead on the whereabouts of the innocent one. But look, okay, the Jackal is on the case. Okay, I'm using my cyber skills to hack into the surveillance cameras around the park. Once I isolate a shot of Elizabeth and the innocent one, I should be able to.
No, just let Stan go through the surveillance video, okay? I need you to keep an eye on Sam.
Yeah, okay, say no more. I'll do all I can to take Samantha's mind off her incarceration.
No, that's not what I mean. Sam could know something about Jake.
You think the fair Samantha stole your son?
You automatically assumed that I was talking to my brother.
Well, we've been getting hang-ups for days, which can only mean that Jerry's in trouble. And you hung up the phone the second I walked in the room. Why?
You know, it's far too early in our marriage for you to be so suspicious.
Okay, if you weren't on the phone with Jerry, who were you on the phone with?
You trust me?
I'm trying.
Stop worrying.
How can I stop worrying?
Stop worrying.
How? Your psycho brother's out there. It's only a matter of time before he needs you to come help him.
You know, you're the one who keeps blaming Jerry for everything from the hang-up phone calls to kidnapping Jake Spencer. Why are you giving him so much power? He's gone.
He's gone for now.
Okay, so for now, why can't our marriage be about us?
Anytime you want to party, give me a call.
Thanks.
Does Cooper know that you're busy picking up random guys while he's at work?
Does Cooper know you made a deal to sleep with me?
You could have refused, but you didn't. Which means obviously you're looking forward to it.
No, all I want is for you to get Lulu in bed. Did you make any progress last night?
Lulu was not exactly in the mood to hook up, okay?
Yeah, but I'm sure she could have used a shoulder to cry on.
Lulu's nephew's missing. All right, would he kill you to show her a little bit of sympathy?
Trust me, Lulu could care less how I feel about her or anything else.
Hey, any word on Jake?
I'm sorry about your nephew. I know everyone really wants to find him. You want to help?
Stay the hell away from my brother.
Lulu, I was just trying to be nice.
some of us really do care. Why else would I have been out all night looking for him?
I was scared. I said a lot of things that I shouldn't have. And I'm sorry.
For a couple of seconds, I turned around to tie Cameron's shoe. And when I looked back, my baby was gone. I've never been more scared in my entire life. And all I wanted was for you to hold me and to tell me that everything was gonna be okay, that we were gonna find Jake and we were gonna bring him home. But instead, you accused me of not loving my son enough to keep him safe. If you honestly believe that, then you don't know me at all.
What was I supposed to think? Our son, he was gone. You were acting erratic. Mac and Lainey said you could have postpartum depression.
My son had just been kidnapped. Forgive me if I can control my emotions.
All I'm trying to say...
I don't care what you're saying. I just want to find my son.
He's my son too,
Wait,
damn it!
Stop! You guys, fighting with each other isn't gonna help anyone find Jake.
Jason must know by now that Jake is missing. Every cop in this town is scrambling to find that kid because they think it's Lucky's.
That still doesn't explain why you haven't gone to tell Jason yourself.
I've told you so many times. He has no idea that I know the truth about his son. If I go down that station, he's gonna worry. He's gonna try and cover up being worried. That's not gonna be good for either of us.
Then be honest. Tell Jason the truth so you can be there to support him until his baby is found. Assuming that you actually want Jake to be found.
Look, Sam knows that Jake is my son, but she doesn't want to confront me because she wants me to admit it. And I hate to even think this or even say this, but there is a possibility that Sam might know something, Spinelli.
Look, that's totally not in Samantha's programming, okay? She would never do anything to hurt
When
you.
Elizabeth had Jake, it brought up a lot of bad memories for Sam. Sam actually had the same complications Elizabeth did, but Sam's daughter was stillborn.
Wow. Okay, but even if Samantha does know something, I mean, she's not an evildoer, so I mean, she'll return baby Jake on
Until I know for sure, I want you to keep an eye on Sam, okay? And you let me know if she disappears for any long stretches of time without an explanation or does anything else out of the ordinary.
Look, I hate to be the bearer of more bad news, but look, last night I was updating Samantha on my efforts to find the identity of the evildoer that nabbed baby Jake, and she told me to leave it alone.
She say why?
Yeah, she said that my cyber sleuthing might hinder the law-abiding one's investigation.
I mean, that's true. If someone found out you were hacking into the footage, you'd be considered a suspect.
Maybe, but... Okay, so anyway, after I retired to my regrettably pink room, a package arrived for Samantha, and inside was this tiny blue tunic. Exactly the size and shape of the small Stone Cold one.
Did Sam take the clothes when she left the house this morning?
She was gone before I woke up.
Okay, well, what about the box the clothes came in?
It too was nowhere to be found. Look, I know how this looks, but okay, one small tunic does not make Sam a kidnapper, okay? Yeah, maybe she purchased it as a gesture of acceptance. Or, maybe she's still holding out hope for her own small Stone Cold one. We just can't assume she's guilty.
I don't like suspecting Sam. But I have to follow any lead that could help find my son.
Okay, I'm really confused because for months you've been telling me that I would be better off without Jason in my life, and now suddenly you're trying to push us together to work things out. Why do you care?
Everyday heroes can only succeed if you are at your very best, which you haven't been for a while. I put up with your meltdown over the domestic violence segment. I paid off your former husband who came out of the woodwork trying to blackmail you. I even went up against Sonny Corinthos to get his injunction lifted so that we could continue production. I've done my part. Now it's your turn. As the star of this show, it is your job to come in here on time every day ready to work. If telling Jason the truth gets you focused, great. If keeping it a secret works better, fine. I really don't care anymore. Just make up your mind so that we can all go back to business. Where are you going?
I'm taking a break. As the star of the show, I get to do that.
You guys are going through one of the hardest things a parent can ever face. I know when Spencer was missing.
Spencer isn't your son. There's no way you understand what.
If you want to take this out on somebody, take it out on me. I was the one in the park with Jake. I was the one who turned my back to Ty Cameron's shoot. Not Emily. This is not her fault.
It's not yours either.
Yeah, well, maybe if I would have just been with you in the park.
Look,
maybe...
second guessing yourselves isn't gonna bring your little boy home. Stop trying to figure out what went wrong. Start working together to find him. You're his parents. Act like it.
I'll be at the station if you need anything.
Elizabeth, I know your marriage is none of my business. If I was out of line.
No, it's okay. You're just being a friend.
Oh, I just hate seeing you guys fight, especially at a time like this.
I don't have the strength right now to reassure Lucky. I'm using everything I have to hold it together for my son.
Will you put the coffee down and call your lawyer?
I remember a day when you used to greet me before barking orders at me.
I remember a day when I wasn't dead.
Are there any rules to haunting? Like certain hours you're supposed to adhere to?
Well, I'm starting to wonder if I'm a ghost at all. Maybe I'm just a manifestation of your guilty conscience.
No, because my conscience is clean and I have no guilt.
What about dumbness? I mean, how dumb are you to help Luke steal Laura from a mental home?
Luke got away, didn't he?
Luke got away and left you holding the bag. I mean, if you don't end this, Scott Baldwin is going to have a field day prosecuting you. Just call him up and tell him to bring Laura back.
A, I don't know where they are. B, even if I begged, Luke would never put Laura in Scott Baldwin's slimy paws.
Doesn't it bother you that Luke is more concerned about his catatonic ex-wife than he is about you going to prison?
Why do you keep saying that? I am not going to prison.
It's exactly as I said. Tracy has lost her grip on reality. She actually believes that Alan is sitting in that chair right there.
Just to annoy me, just to scare me.
I know that I freak out about this, but I thought I was going to die in that lobby, and it's a serious issue for me.
I know. I'm sorry. I really am.
I don't want you to apologize. I just want you to understand because I don't want us to fight about this.
Well, there's an upside to fighting. Making up, you know? I love making up with you. Really fun. Especially that one time when we made up. You know, that was
You know what?
really
I have
quite
plenty of
adventurous.
time before my meeting.
Really?
And the boys are with my mom. Yeah. And we could make up at full volume.
Really? Unfortunately, I can't because I have work to do.
You're the boss. Delegate.
I have to handle this project personally. It's I just.
Why?
Well, I can't go into the detail, but it's yeah. Come in.
Oh, thanks. I'm
It's
sorry I'm early, but those papers that you sent me, we need to talk about this.
I have to be kept in the dark while she gets.
no. It's not like no. It's not like Carly.
I'm out of here.
It's not like it's.
I'm not talking to you right now.
It's not what you think. Yeah, and you're enjoying this, aren't you?
didn't say
I
anything.
can see it.
No, I'm thinking it.
Oh,
I just didn't
I
say
can see
it.
you thinking.
Do you really want to keep her out of a decision this important?
Sonny called in all his men to help look for your nephew.
I should have known you weren't volunteering out of the goodness of your heart.
Thank you. Hey, I didn't do it to impress Sonny. I did it because I consider you a friend.
Since when?
I don't know. I feel like you're one of the only people I can really talk to in this town. Not that you need more friends, obviously.
It was really nice of Sunny to help with the search.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I was surprised he took such a personal interest. Since when does Sonny care so much about some cop's kid?
Greetings, blonde one. come bearing news, but it will remain unspoken until the unworthy one
Spinelli.
has taken a hike.
Spinelli, Lulu and I were in the middle of a conversation. Can you go sit at the table over there with your little laptop until we're finished?
You're so dumb. Okay. My laptop happens to be the Maserati of motherboards, has 4 gigs of RAM, transmits data 30% faster than the best hard drive on the black market, and has a customized graphics card that optimizes my gaming experience. Little, I think
Listen,
not.
what did I tell you about this Dungeons and Dork stuff? I don't want to hear about it.
Hey. Gonna be a problem here?
Right now, I see 3 of them.
Okay, whoa. Don't start anything. I don't want to deal with a fight today.
You know what? That's not a problem. I gotta get back to work anyway. Listen, if you need anything, will you give me a call, okay? All right. You guys move for me? Thanks.
Yeah, that'll be a hot day in Niflheim. It's the land of freezing mist in Norse mythology.
What the hell was that?
What?
What? You practically handed Lulu over to the Three Stooges and then just walked away. I guess you really don't want to sleep with me.
Did you get any sleep last night?
I wanted to. I thought that maybe if I could just close my eyes, this whole nightmare would go away. Then I would wake up in the morning and Jake would be in his crib. But he's out there somewhere with a stranger, and instead of looking for him, the police are wasting their time questioning me.
No, they have to consider every possible lead.
Fine, I understand the police doing it, but Lucky? How could he actually think that I would hurt my own son?
He was just doing
his job, right? I've heard that excuse before. He uses that for everything. Even when he's accusing me of ignoring my son. I thought he was a husband first and a cop second, but I guess I was wrong. You know, Jason, he was able to calm me down and help me focus on what happened in the park. Out of everybody yesterday, everybody that I spoke to, including Lucky, Jason was the only person who actually seemed to believe me.
I'm glad Jason could help.
For a minute when I was with him, I believed that I would get Jake back.
You will. He's gonna be found. He's gonna be returned.
Lucky accused me of letting Jake get kidnapped because I didn't love him enough.
Jake? Or Lucky?
I came as soon as I got your call.
I need to get out of here.
I have petitioned the
No,
court.
I need you to get me out of here today, Diane, please.
Jason, need I remind you that you are being held on first-degree murder charges? I have already petitioned the court twice for bail, and I've been denied twice, which tells me that D.A. Lansing has some compelling evidence
Well,
against
can you try again, please?
I am doubtful that the judge in this case is going to be receptive. All right, I'll try again. It would help if I had some new evidence for a bail
Well,
petition.
just, I don't know, tell him that I have a family emergency.
Okay, of what nature?
I can't tell you, Diane.
Jason, anything you tell me is protected by attorney-client privilege. So basically, I'm the only one you can talk to right now. So what's the emergency? Okay, maybe you haven't been listening to me. Rick Lansing has some damning evidence against you. So if you want me to get you released, I'm gonna need to work every angle. That means you need to start coming clean with me. What is this emergency?
Thanks to you, we got no leads to find my son.
Stop being so sentimental about Luke and start paying attention to Father.
What is that supposed to mean?
Father's watching you. He's just waiting for you to make a mistake that he can capitalize on it.
Oh, there you are, Tracy.
Ah, here it comes.
Dr. Winters and I have been talking, and she hopes that ELQ could make a contribution to Shady Brook. She's been telling me about all the wonderful things they're doing down there with their crazies.
Oh, well, I'm not sure I'd put it quite that way.
Well, at my age, I call it as I see it. Anyway, I thought as a CEO that you could handle it.
Daddy, I'd be happy to.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Says the fox as he leaves for the hen house.
Well, I realize that we've really never had much occasion to sit down and talk.
Cut the crap. I know why you're here. Daddy wants me carted off to the loony bin.
Edward is concerned about your recent behavior.
That's nice, but it's misplaced. Because I am now, and always have been, perfectly sane.
Says the woman who was just arguing with her dead brother.
Is there something about that chair that you find upsetting?
Oh, it's good to see you've got your appetite back.
No.
Hair looks great.
These are extensions. What do you think? I got rid of the wig. It's gone.
It's growing back. That's wonderful.
Now, let's get serious for a minute.
Business, okay.
As your attorney, I feel it's my job to caution you that you're going to considerable expense and trouble for the sake of sentiment.
Well, I'm a sentimental guy. I thought that was one of the things you loved about
It
me.
is. It really is one of the things, except in this circumstance. Never mind. My opinion on this subject really doesn't matter.
Your opinion always matters. Doesn't mean I have to agree with you.
What do you need to tell Carly?
When the time is right.
I don't suppose it would be helpful to tell you that you're avoiding.
She's a little on edge right now, and I can't blame her, okay? I didn't experience when Jerry took over the lobby, and the fear is still very real for Carly. And she thinks that Jerry is just waiting to wreak more havoc, so...
I completely understand that. What he did was horrific. He hurt a lot of people that we happen to care a lot about. But I also understand how you feel, because no matter what he did, he's still your brother, right?
Yeah. And if he's in trouble, and when is he not? I want to help him. Of course, Carly disagrees with me, and I can't blame her.
If it makes you feel any better, I actually saw another side to him. I was being manipulated at the time, but I did see something nice about him. In fact, I wouldn't be sitting here if it weren't for your brother. Does that help?
Not really, no. It just, you know, it makes what Jerry did even more confusing. I mean, how can he help you right after he terrorized a bunch of people? It just doesn't really make sense.
Are you wondering if there's still any good to him? All right, for what it's worth, and keep in mind that I'm flypaper for the psychotics. I still think there is.
Would you relax? You're gonna get your turn soon enough, all right?
You're disgusting.
You obviously see something in me you like, or you wouldn't have made a deal to sleep with me.
I'm pretty sure I told you why I'm doing this.
Yeah, I know. All right, you're doing it to get revenge over Lulu. Why don't you just admit that Coop bores you, and you're gonna do anything you can to get with me?
Coop is everything that you're not. Starting with smart and gorgeous.
Come on, Maxie, all right? Once you've seen what you've been missing, you're gonna want to keep coming back for more and more.
Don't count on it.
I'm really sorry about what happened to your nephew.
Yeah, if there's anything at this point we can do to help.
Sonny already had us out late last night looking for Jake, so.
Well, I appreciate that you guys really want to help, but it's not going to change how I feel about the whole dating thing.
We're not, of course. We're not offering to search for your nephew to score points. Well, I mean, I'm not.
I'm not either.
Sally, it's your cue.
I'm not either.
What's wrong?
Come on. Nothing. I gotta go.
Tim, I'd like to switch. Here.
From red to white?
Glass to bottle. Bring it on. Thank you. Thank you.
You've got to be kidding me. Jason is being held without bail for murder, and you're here getting wasted before noon?
No, I am helping Jason by staying away.
A little late for that, don't you think?
Come on, Jason doesn't need me. I mean, why would he? I can't give him what he wants. I know. Nothing could possibly make you happier, right? Because I can't have kids, and that means that you think you'll always come first with Jason? Oh, Carly, if only you knew the truth.
Jason's in a completely different position than Lucky, Elizabeth. Jake's not his child. That's why it's easier for him to help you through this. Of course it's gonna be harder for Lucky. He's feeling helpless, he's feeling scared, and I know that doesn't excuse the way he's been.
No, it doesn't.
Lucky is looking for someone to blame so that all of this will make sense. He doesn't have the kidnapper to take it out on, so you're bearing the brunt of his frustration, of his fear. It's not fair, Elizabeth, but at least he's not turning to pills.
I pray to God that he is strong enough to get through this without using. But if he's not, I can't be the one to take care of him. My little boy needs me more.
My client has been in a holding cell for the last week. I can assure you he had nothing to do with the abduction.
Elizabeth should have been questioned so she could have been eliminated as a suspect.
Elizabeth was too emotional, Lucky, to think clearly, and Laney and Mac were treating her like a suspect.
Elizabeth may have seen something in the park she hadn't remembered yet. But you told her to stop talking, and she did. From now on, I want you to stay the hell away from my family.
Okay, you want to tell me what that was all about? No, of course. Why would you? I'm only your attorney. You call me when you decide you actually want to communicate with me, because until you do, I am powerless to help you. The longer you wait to tell me what's really going on, the better the chances are that Rick Lansing is going to put you away for life.
Have you seen Tracy?
Whatever it is you're planning, Edward, I don't want any part of it.
Well, I don't see what's wrong with having an interest in my daughter's welfare.
Come on. Your only interest is getting ELQ away from your daughter.
Well, why should one be exclusive from the other, huh?
You're not seriously considering having her committed, are you?
Monica, Tracy talks to furniture. She has whole conversations as if Alan were sitting right there in that chair. I'm telling you, Tracy has lost her mind.
You know, there's nothing I wouldn't give for 5 minutes of that particular insanity. No, I mean it. I would love to be able to talk to Alan and tell him I love him.
Oh, there you are, Tracy. Did you get everything settled with Dr. Winters?
Drop it, Daddy. I know the only reason you had her over here is so she would declare me incompetent.
You see ghosts, Tracy.
You should have been nicer to Monica when I was alive. You could use her as an ally right now.
This isn't about me seeing anything but the handwriting on the wall. I know you want me out of the way so you can reclaim your place as CEO.
I am the head of this family.
But not the company. Your days at ELQ are over. And if you can't accept that, you're the one that's delusional.
Any word on Jake? No. I wasn't at the police station. I went to see Cameron. He doesn't understand what's going on, why he can't come home. He just knows that somebody took Jake, and he keeps asking when the bad guys are gonna bring his baby brother back.
Everyone we know is looking for him. Family, the police, friends, even Sonny had his men searching for Jake all night, and someone is gonna find him soon. I know it.
Thank you.
Where's Lucky?
He's at work. You know, maybe you can check on him for me. He's not doing really well, and I'm not helping.
No, I know that he had you checked out for postpartum, whatever, but he does not seriously think that you did anything to your baby.
Jake was in my care when he was kidnapped. His father trusted me to keep him safe. I turned my back, and now my baby is paid for my mistakes.
Samantha told the law-abiding ones that she was on her way to get a blended beverage when she ran into us in the park, so in an effort to exonerate her, I hacked into the surveillance footage from the bank across the street, which also happens to be next to the smoothie stand that Samantha likes to frequent, okay? So from the time I saw her until after baby Jake was snatched, there was no sign of Samantha crossing through, so either she changed her mind about partaking in a delicious blend of strawberries and bananas, or
she lied.
I don't need you getting drunk in my hotel. Sober up, or I'm gonna throw you out of here. Tim, cut her off now.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Don't touch it. You see, I'm just drunk enough to tell the truth. You know what they say about the truth, Carly? It sets you free.
You wouldn't
and
know
that
the truth
sounds good to me.
if it jumped up and bit you.
Are you kidding me? And you would? I was at your wedding, Carly. You don't love him any more than he loves you.
Since when did you become the authority on Jack?
Okay, I'll explain it to you. I know that Sonny stole Brenda from Jax, and Jax decides to return the favor and steal you from Sonny.
You're either drunker or dumber than I thought. Either way, know when to stop.
Okay, I will, but I do know that Jax is probably having second thoughts already. I would say a few more weeks of wedded misery, and he'll be out of your life for good. Not that you're gonna be all that bent out of shape about it, because with Jax gone, you are finally free to go after the only man you ever loved, Jason. Yeah.
My best friend?
Your best friend.
Yeah, the man who's been unfairly accused of murder.
That's him.
The man that I would do anything to save, and that you can't even be bothered to go visit.
Why would I go when you're gonna interrupt me anyway? I was a fool to accept it. Not anymore. I am done.
You're done?
Yes.
Oh. So poor Sam's done sitting on Jason's couch getting a free ride? Good. You should be done, and you should go.
Oh, I'll go so you can have him all to yourself. And you know what, Carly? He doesn't need you any more than he needs me. Now that he's got...
I was afraid I'd find you here. You'll have to forgive Sam. She's under a lot of stress at work. The network just ordered 13 more episodes. I don't really care. She's your problem. Get her out of here, or I will.
Bye. Tim, give me that wine.
You better sober up before you say or do something you regret. Unless you already have.
I have taken ELQ and made it profitable again. In the last quarter, revenue was up over 20%.
Careful. Father responds to praise, not provocation.
As if you ever knew what to say to Daddy.
The first step towards healing is to admit there's a problem.
Shut up! And don't even think about it.
I only want to help you, Tracy.
She wants to put you in a padded cell.
Yes, it's going to be a little tricky, but I think it can work. No, Carly doesn't know anything about this, and I want to keep it that way. Yes?
I'm sorry, Jerry, but Jax is gonna have to call you back.
Wow, I guess the meeting with the supplies didn't go as well.
I never spoke to them. I was too busy scraping Sam off the bar in our restaurant. And just for the record, I do love Jason, okay? I do. But only as a friend. I don't want to be married to Jason. And I know that you did not marry me to one-up Sonny. You didn't, did you? Did you?
Can we finish this conversation on the plane?
Where are we going?
You have to wait and see.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you until you
I
tell me
already
where
talked to Letitia. She's gonna look after the boys until we come back. Shall we?
I'm not going to help you find Jerry.
You either trust me or you don't. Now, I have a plane waiting for me, and I gotta get on that, and I would very much like for you to get on that plane with me. So, are you coming or not?
We're gonna find Jake. You have to believe that no matter what.
Any word?
Nothing.
Oh, what now?
You need to come downtown and go over your statement to see if there's anything we missed.
But I've gone over it again and again. That's all I've been doing since Jake was taken. I don't remember seeing anyone.
Are you sure? Or is that what Jason told you to say? Since listening to him is more important than finding our son.
The blonde one and I were playing with baby Jake when she arrived.
Which direction did she come from?
She came in through the east and then headed west towards the smoothie stand in question.
And how do you think she was acting when she saw Jake?
She was nice. She was friendly. She admired the innocent one for a few minutes before moving on.
Could you see the smoothie stand from where you were in the park?
No, the path that she took circled around some foliage, so no.
So Sam could have circled back without anyone noticing?
Look, I'm sure Samantha's been most upset since learning about the innocent one's true paternity, but that doesn't mean she's been hiding in the shadows waiting to snatch him.
Could Sam have circled around and watched Jake without anyone noticing?
Yes.
I would pay to see the look on Carly's face when she finds out that her beloved Jason not only slept with Elizabeth, but got her pregnant too. Not. Not that it really matters anymore. Because now that, Jake is gone, and, well, who knows if he ever get found or if Jason will ever get over it, because I know I didn't. I sure didn't.
If you know something about that little boy's kidnapping, you need to tell me right now.
You know what? I need a lot of things. But finding Jake Spencer, Morgan, isn't one of